Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Ricardo. I'm gonna be your counselor for this session. Can I ask your name?
Yeah, my name is Hanna. I'm here because they told me I have to come here because I'm having some issues related to my emotions and how I feel.
Okay, Hannah. Nice to meet you. Welcome. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit what it's gonna be, how it's gonna be this counseling session. Have you been in counseling before?
Oh yeah, I went there like 3 times, and they told me like I have depression and schizophrenia, something like that. I don't know,
Okay.
and that was my only experience about it.
Okay. And how was it like in those counseling sessions? Did you enjoy that or how was it? Can you tell me a
Yeah,
little bit more?
it was boring sometimes, and yeah, this counselor, the guy who was asking me those questions, I don't really like him, and we were together working for like 6 sessions, 7 sessions.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I didn't like it at all, but I had to go because that was like compulsory, the same as here.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. No worries, Hannah. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit of what is counseling about. So counseling is about work together in whatever issues you have. So some people thinks like we fix people in these circumstances, but it's not like that. It's not about fixing people. It's about like working together, setting up some goals and strategies to reach them and to overcome whatever issues you have. So yeah, let me tell you that this is different of a social conversation. So this is because we are going to move forward together, as I'm telling you. So yeah, Hannah. So the structure of this first counseling session is about know each other, to figure it out what is happening in your life, to try to understand what is happening, like which issues or what are your concerns. So I'm gonna explain you like a little bit what is about the counseling agreement, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions, Hannah. Probably it's gonna be uncomfortable for you, but this is part of the process to try to improve some things in your life. So yeah, and then we are going to try in set up some goals to start working together and some actions to reach those goals. How it sounds for you?
Yeah, I like it. Sounds okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Hannah. And then finally, as a part of the counseling, the therapeutic process, I'm gonna refer you if it's necessary to other services, to specialized services. But we will have a look of that like after at the end of the session, if that's the case. So let me explain you that whatever thing we are going to talk about here is confidential. That's part of your right, of your rights. So do you know what is confidentiality about?
No, never heard of it. What is it?
So confidentiality is basically that whatever thing we talk about here is gonna be just between you and me. But there is some exceptions that I should tell you, because if I think that someone is gonna be harmed, yourself or someone else involved is gonna be in harm, in risk of harm, I have to involve a third party. If that makes sense for you?
Yeah. I understand.
Okay, Hannah. So the second exception is related to mandatory reporting. That means like if I receive a court order to disclose any file or any notes that I'm gonna take here, I have to do it because that's compulsory for me. If that makes sense for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Makes
And
sense.
And the third exception is like all of us as a counselors, we have a clinical supervisor. This is kind of a supervisor that he's gonna check what we're doing here, and he will try to improve some aspects of the therapeutic process. If that makes sense for you?
Yeah, but that person or that people is going to know my name or where I live or my
No,
information?
no, that's a good question, Hannah. That's a good question, but no, I'm not going to disclose your personal details. I'm just gonna talk about whatever we set in this process. So I'm not gonna talk about your name or where you live. No, not that personal details. Just about the case.
Okay.
Okay. Are you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. What else? So the like if you can't come to a counseling session, you must notify me 24 hours in advance with notice. That way we can rearrange the appointment. So this is a way to set up like boundaries between us. Like it's about like be respectful with the other's time as well.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, thank you, Hannah. Also, if there is any case like you need to contact me out of a session, probably you can call me, but I can guarantee that I can make contact with you because I will be like in with other clients. Did that make sense for you?
Yep.
So anyway, I'm able to give you a 24/7 helpline. If you have any emergency or incident you need to solve, like I'm gonna give you that. Um, as well, counseling is about like as I was telling you, like if you need some specialized service, I am able to refer you. So we are going to talk about at the end of the session. It will depends whatever you are gonna tell, whatever thing is your concern or your issue. So we will talk about later. Um, do you have any question at the moment? Oh,
No, no. I think I agree with everything. Yes, it's clear.
okay. Um, so normally we talk about the cost involved in this kind of session, but because you are in the care system, you don't need to pay anything. So this is part of the service they send you. So what could be your expectations, Hannah, in this process that you're starting today?
I don't know. I think I like to finish it because it was an order. It's compulsory for me. They told me that.
Okay.
But maybe you could help me to feel better because sometimes I feel so lonely and I'm doing things I'm not proud about. Sometimes I like drinking alcohol or smoking weed or I have bad thoughts. Sometimes I think about like enjoying myself. When I feel sad, I want to kill myself. Last time I was cutting my skin and it felt pretty good though. So yeah, maybe you could help me there.
Okay, so in other words, your expectations are like improve your drinking. You are telling me you drink and take drugs.
Yeah.
Can I ask you what sort of drugs?
Oh yeah. I really like smoking weed with my mates. We smoke marijuana and I really like speed, cocaine. Sometimes I do it with them when we are like hanging out. Alcohol. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, okay, Hannah. All right. So how are you feeling right now?
I have like this sensation. I feel alone, and I hadn't drink in 1 week, so I think I really miss that because when I'm with my mates, we are drinking, we are having fun. I feel so well. I feel like nothing is happened, nothing bad has happened to me.
Okay.
But we hadn't do it in 1 week, so I'm feeling like I miss it. I need to hang out with them.
Okay. So sometimes it's difficult for you to be with them, or like you normally go with your mates and that's regular.
Oh yeah, we go. Yeah, we hang out often, but 2 weeks ago they were too busy, and I'm not having like that freedom to go outside because sometimes I have problems in the organization I'm living with because this is like a foster house and they don't allow me to go out pretty often, so I couldn't go out with them in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how that makes you feel?
I feel sad, I feel isolated because my friends are the only one who care about me. My classmates in the school, they hate me, or that's what I feel because they heard about the previous counselor session.
Yeah.
They know I am like depressed, like I have schizophrenia, and they treat me like I'm crazy, like I'm nuts, and they say mean things to me. So yeah.
Okay, so that makes you feel like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like it's hard for you to talk about this.
Yeah, I don't like that topic, but I feel bad when people is mean to me.
Okay, Hannah, thanks for sharing that. Let me tell you that I'm going to ask you how are you feeling during this session, just to check like you are feeling how you are feeling, and also at the end of the session I'm gonna ask you again how you feel, if you just to know if you are ready to go, you are feeling safe to go. Is that okay for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna ask you as a part of this assessment session. This is our first session. So I must ask you if you suffer from any allergy.
No, I don't think so.
No allergies.
I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah. So basically, you're telling me like you're suffering like in the past. Counselor said that you're suffering from a schizophrenia. That you are experimenting some kind of depression.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah.
That you have some drug and alcohol issue, mostly with marijuana, cocaine, and speed. Yeah.
And alcohol as well. I think it's not normal.
And alcohol. Okay. That sometimes you feel like insulate, or some sort of insulation when you can go out with your mates.
Yeah.
And have you ever? How is your sleeping? Are you sleeping okay, or how do you think is your sleeping doing?
Yeah, pretty well. I hadn't any problem when I go to the bed and try to sleep. I fall asleep easily, and in the morning I wake up without any trouble. Yeah,
So
completely normal.
Okay. So it's easy for you to fall in asleep.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Hannah, have you ever have suicidal thoughts?
Yes. My last time was 1 week ago. I came to the foster house after the school, and those guys were like saying bad things about me. They were mean with me. So I was thinking maybe the world will be better if I die. I don't know. that time I tried to kill myself, like to cut my beams, but it just an scratch. I didn't push it through.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like I wanted to do it. I wanted to kill myself.
Okay.
I just, I feel so bad when people is me with me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It looks like it's hard for you to tell that. I
Yeah.
know it's hard, but can I ask you how many episodes did you have about commit suicide?
Like three, 3 or 4. I'm not sure.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Can I ask you, Hannah, about your family background or where you come from originally?
Yeah. I don't know pretty well my parents because my dad is dead. He died 5 years ago, and my mom is currently in prison. She was working. Her previous boyfriend was a drug dealer, and she was with him. She got arrested, so now she's in jail. So I don't have a good relationship with her. My dad is dead. But I used to see my grandmother. Yeah, she's pretty okay, but she doesn't have time. She lives far, like 1 hour by car, so she don't visit me often. But yeah, she's my only family right now.
And how's the relationship with her?
Yeah, when we talk, she's nice with me. She asks me about my life, about what I want to be when I grow up. I really like her. She makes me feel better, but we just meet once per month, once per month, or maybe once each 2 months.
Okay, Hannah. Thanks for sharing that. I know that it's not easy to talk about this, but okay, we're going to talk about. Let me change the topic for a bit. What is your current student status? Are you studying at the moment?
Yeah, I'm doing the 11th grade. Almost finished. Next year I will graduate from high school. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well in my school. I have good marks, good scores, and my favorite subject is geography. And I really like the music class. I have fun when I'm there.
Music class. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. All right, but okay, so it's supposed that you will complete your school next year.
Yeah.
Next year. Oh, that's good. Perfect. What about employment? Have you have any experience working?
When I was 16, I worked in a retail store, but it was for 3 months because my boss fired me. He thought I was stealing her items, but I didn't do it. I don't know what happened with those things, but he was blaming me all the time, and by the end of some day, he decided to not call me anymore. He told me like, you don't have to come back tomorrow because this is your last day. Yeah, that was my only experience working.
I see. And you find yourself working in the future?
Yeah, I really like working. It would be good for me, earning money, having experience.
And what kind of job like you're expecting in your future, your near future, I mean?
Maybe in another retail store or maybe as a cashier, because when my boss hired me, in the first day he told me I was good talking with the customers. I always have this good attitude, always being happy. So I think I have the skills to work with customers.
Oh, nice. And you look really enthusiastic, like telling me this. What is?
Yeah, because it makes me feel good.
Nice. That's really good. Okay, let me change a little bit the topic because this is this is an assessment, a general assessment. So I'm gonna jump to one topic to another one.
Yeah.
If that is okay with you. So you told me that you are suffering from schizophrenia. That's what some other counselors said to you in the past, right?
Yeah, that's what they said because I remember like 1 year ago I was hearing like voices in my head, and sometimes they were saying mean things to me, the same things that my classmate told me, like I'm not
Okay.
useful, I'm ugly, I don't have any possibility to survive in this world, I'm going to die, I'm going to start to die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As well as you are feeling depressed sometimes.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about what in which occasions or in which circumstances are you feeling depressed?
Yeah, I remember when my dad died, like 5 years ago, I started to feel sad every day. But sometimes something cheered me up and I changed the mood completely. But once, like 3 or 4 months ago, I felt sad and it longed for 3 weeks. I was sad all day, all night. When I went to the school, I felt like so disappointed about me. I wanted to cry. I was, yeah, I was down all the time.
Okay, Hannah. That looks hard for you. So let's move forward for another topic. So yeah, let me check. There's anything else do you think is relevant? Do you want to share with me?
No, I don't think so because
If-
you already asked me about all my
Yeah.
current issues.
Yeah, correct.
Because sometimes I feel sad, I smoking, I'm drinking, and
Okay.
that's it.
So have you been like involved in any legal issues with courts, judges, police, those sort of things?
No, when my boss fired me, he was telling me maybe he will take action, legal action, but he didn't do it. Maybe the most similar thing to a legal problem was with this with the foster house, because I was with this family profession like a social worker or something like that, and he was involved with uh, lawyers, yeah, like legal stuff, but I'm not sure if that counts or not.
No. It's just about if you have been in court with the judge, but no, it's not your
Okay.
case apparently. Thanks for sharing that, Hannah. Are you involved with other type of services? Like you told me that you like music. So are you in any social group about music or a music band or something related?
No, I really want to, but I don't know how can I reach them out, because I feel lonely most of the time, and when I feel lonely, I don't know how to talk with people, and I don't know who I can talk with. So yeah, it's I want to, but I don't know how.
Okay, Hannah. Yeah, no, we're going to set up some strategies about that one. Is very important as a part of this counseling session that we're going to try to find out your strengths. So that's like for sure your strength. Like you're telling me you like music, so we're going to try to find out some sort of groups to involve you in that kind of yeah of passion that you are telling me you have. Okay, so we're going to talk about that at the end of the session. Also, Hannah, I want to ask you if like if you have any other previous services, like if you're telling me you're in foster care, in the foster care system, that's one of them. But also if you go like swimming or dancing groups or any other a part of um, the music topic that you told me.
I'm not sure. I'm good at swimming, but never tried to get involved in something related.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm good at it, but I never tried to do something with it.
So you would like to
Yeah.
to get in? Okay.
Yeah, you know about something? Yeah, let me know.
Okay, swimming and music. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, do you have any extended family, Hannah? I mean, cousins, relatives, like other relatives?
My grandmother, but just her, because I don't know my cousins. I'm an only child, so yeah, my only relative is her.
Is her okay? Okay, Hannah. So, Hannah, do you agree? What I reckon is to this is our first session, but it's ideally if we can have this session weekly. So, do you think you can like come here weekly at the same time, same day? Like today is Thursday, so is that good for you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I could do it. Yeah,
Okay.
always available at this part of the day.
So initially, I will say we will start with 6 sessions, and then see how it goes. If we need a little bit more, but initially we're going to work for 6 sessions. Is
Okay.
that how it sounds for you?
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So that's all for now about the assessment, like the information I was looking for. Now, Hannah, according to what you like your concerns, we're going to try to set some goals and strategies. So this is the form of the organization. So the idea is we're going to set these goals together according for what you want. Then we're going to try to set some actions to reach those goals. And finally, there's gonna be a person responsible. Could be you or me, and a time frame where it's gonna be completed that strategy, that action, and finally where it's gonna be the outcomes. What's gonna be the expected outcomes we're gonna get. Okay. So yeah, you were telling me like the first goal I heard from you was like you wanna try to stop drinking and consuming drugs,
Yeah.
or moderate that consuming. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I want to do it because I think it doesn't help to my sensations right now.
All right. So we're going to find out some options to help you with that. So yeah, there is, for example, double A meetings. Have you heard about them? Double A.
Like anonymous alcoholics or something like that.
Yeah, correct. So let me tell you that it's really useful because then you can be part of group meetings. So it's really useful when you are trying to stop drinking. So you can find out some support with them. So that's the third option if you want to try one of those meetings, and then you can you can decide if keep going or not. How it sounds for you.
Yeah, but I don't want to feel judged because I don't know if in those groups they will judge me.
Oh no, no, that will be those groups are like kind of a groupal therapy. So you're able to share your experience, you're able to hear other experience, and with all that like experience, you can get some knowledge that is gonna help you out.
Okay.
So you can try a groupal meeting with them and see if that's if you like it or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Also, there is some information like in there is kind of course in internet. So I'm gonna find what is their website because like it's easier that you can get that course at home, like you can go online and check it out. So again will be useful for you if you wanna reach this goal. How it sound for you?
Yeah, yeah, I will do it.
Yeah.
You just tell me what I have to do.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Hannah. So I'm gonna write it here. Um, then, so the second goal, like, what do you think is gonna be other goal for you? And we can work together.
I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to think about killing myself.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
basically that. I don't want to think about hurting myself anymore.
Okay, Hannah. So yeah, we're going to like the option is to go to a specialist. Like I'm gonna give you as a part of my counseling duties. I can refer you. So let me check it out. Like I have. There is an organization that called Black Dog Institute. Um, is a specialist in people who is living with depression, so they know how to handle these kind of things. So if you wanna try like to have a look of what of the services this institution offer, it's gonna be like useful for you if you can get a session or a couple of sessions with them. So it's to support you in your mental health like concern. All right, they have a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists, specialists with this depression disorder or symptoms, and then you can figure it out if that's gonna be useful for you. How it sounds for you?
Yeah, yeah. Why not? If they help me, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, because with them you can handle like suicidal thoughts, so it's gonna be like they will help you with depression, but also with your suicidal thoughts that you told me.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's gonna be our second goal, like improve um, the the depression concerns and the suicidal thoughts. That are you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's our second goal. So our outcome is or our expected outcome is gonna be like improve those kind of emotions on you. All right. Like as you told me, yeah, you're feeling like insulate sometimes, right? So, do you think our third goal could be like improve those sort of emotions, like you are feeling isolated?
Yeah, yeah. I think that would be the first one because I want to feel good. If I feel good, I don't have to smoke. I don't have to drink alcohol, and I don't want to kill myself because I think that's my first problem. I feel alone. I want to drink. I want to get out, and if I can't do it, I want to harm myself.
Okay. I got that. So Hannah, I will suggest the idea of getting to um, a music course or a training in some instrument that you told me that you like in music a lot. So we can find some sort of courses about a guitar, for example, guitar
Oh yeah, I
courses.
used to play guitar when I was in middle school.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice. I know a little bit of guitar as well, like basics, but
Good.
so guitar. I'm gonna check with your caseworker,
Mm-hmm.
like if we can introduce you in some guitar classes or a guitar club or guitar team. So there's gonna be like probably some options, and you can decide. That sounds fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Nice. Also, you told me you like swimming, so um, you will be happy in getting to swimming classes, or try to go to a public swimming pool, or even to the beach with your youth worker.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it because I don't have time right now to go to swimming. If there is a like an extracurricular activity, I will go because I don't want to be in that foster care anymore. I want to spend the most possible time outside. So yeah, I want to swim there or swimming classes. Why not?
Okay, Hannah. So I'm gonna make the referral for your caseworker to try to find to make possible that activity for you. Okay. Um, let me just think about what is gonna be possibly. So we have 3 goals at the moment. Mm-hmm. So in summary, we're going to work like in this okay. So the schizophrenia and suicidal thoughts and self-harming could be, you can receive treatment for that. That's the good news, that all these mental health issues, they have treatment to improve it. So because some people like things like when they are experiencing this sort of things, this sort of emotions, that is not possible to get out of that. But the good news is that it's possible, and there is very good treatments to help out with that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
So yeah, I was.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
I with all these problems, you are going to help me with it, or is going to be someone else, or the youth worker who is going to fix me, or
No. So the idea is like we're going to work on this, like in these sessions, we're trying to understand what is happening, what is happening in your life, and with these goals, we're going to try to move forward together. Yeah. So and see how we are going to improve. Okay. So yeah, the referrals I'm telling you is just in case you want that a specialized treatment. Yeah, because there is a specialized organizations. So as your counselor, we're going to work in whatever thing is worried you, is concerning you, is affecting you, but also we can check if you are happy to receive a specialized treatment in one of your issues. Is more clear for you?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it.
So yeah, as I told you, we're going to work together for the next 6 sessions,
Okay.
and then we are going to talk about like your emotions. We're going to talk about like the best strategies to improve it. You know. So that's we're going to work together as a team.
Yeah.
So for now, I think like if we start with those 3 goals, it's gonna be okay. The idea is not to set up a lot of goals. Just we can start with these 3 and work together and see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. Also, by the way, thanks Hannah for like you are really you were really concentrate in this session. So that means like it's important for you to improve these aspects of your life. We're like in the following sessions we are going to go more deeply in the things that they are affecting you. But feel free, like if you wanna, like if there is something you wanna share or something that's completely right.
Okay.
So feel free to ask me any questions, or to if you need a break as well. Like we can take a break. That's up to you. This is a safe space for you where you can talk about where everything is worried or where everything is affecting you, as I said. So yeah, the most important thing is that you are safe. So how are you? We are finishing the session. So I want to ask you how are you feeling like at the moment?
I'm feeling good because when I got here, I was sad. I was feeling like, "Oh, no, this is useless. I'm doing just because I have to do it." But I think it's a good process, and I want to go through it because it will help me. I want to change this sensation, and I want you to help me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now I have good expectations.
Okay. So according to that, you're feeling okay to finalize the session.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I want to go in the next one.
Okay, Hannah. All right, Hannah. So thank you so much for that. I'm gonna make these referrals, and the next session I'm gonna show you like some of the services that I talk about. So then you can have more knowledge and see if you can get these specialized services. If not, if you don't want to do it, it's completely okay, because we have like six sessions when I can show you other type of services, and you can decide what everything you think is better for you.
Okay.
So thank you, Hannah, again for all the like. I know that it's not easy to talk about this, but it's the best way to figure it out what is happening. So thank you again. Do you have any question to ask me before leave, or is clear for you?
Yeah, it's clear. I don't have any question right now. Maybe in the next one, but no, everything is crystal clear right now.
Okay. Thank you, Hannah, for coming.
No, thanks to you.
See you next week.
Okay, see you.